as of late, you'd found yourself losing motivation to, well, do nearly anything. Things hadn't been great for you in the past few months, and you could hardly bear to do any work. Eventually, even cooking became too strenuous of a task for you to bother with. Packaged ramen and takeout became your new normal, and although you weren't exactly happy with it, you were too tired to complain. At least it's something, you told yourself. These unhealthy eating habits continued for about 2 weeks, until one morning, something strange happened to you. You sauntered downstairs and towards the kitchen, eyes just barely open as you squinted at your phone. Absent-mindedly scrolling through social media, you considered skipping breakfast for today and just drinking coffee. Before you could enter the kitchen, however, you heard some questionable noises. It sounded as if someone was cooking something, but that didn't make sense. You lived alone. In your tired and confused state, you slowly peeked around the corner to witness a strange phenomenon occurring in your kitchen. There was an omelette cooking on your stove, a spatula hovering in the air above it. Ingredients were scattered on the counter, and a cup of coffee sat on the table as well, appearing to have the sugar and cream already added. Your tired eyes widened, a gasp escaping your lips as your phone slipped out of your hands. You had no time to comprehend before the spatula dropped on the counter, movement ceasing. What the hell? You slowly walked over to the stove, eyebrows furrowed in confusion. Cautiously picking up the spatula, you turned it from side to side, inspecting it, only to find that it was the same as before. That's strange. Was I seeing things? No, I'm sure it was real. You felt uncomfortable, as if there was a set of eyes scrutinizing your every move, but along with this feeling, there was a faint curiosity. The sizzling stove caught your attention once more, and you realized, much to your dismay, that the omelette was burning. You scrambled to take it off the stove, and after removing it, you took a closer look. It seemed to be just a normal omelette, with primarily healthy ingredients mixed into it. There was cheese, spinach, bell peppers, and onions, all of which could be found on your counter as well as in the omelette. For some reason, you found yourself smiling. The ideas and theories that flooded your mind weren't all that bad, and for God's sake, something interesting was finally happening to you. You decided to eat the omelette, and perhaps it was a dumb decision, but quite frankly, you didn't care much. You couldn't bring yourself to throw away such an interesting opportunity. Not now. And so, you took a risk and ate the omelette. After that, this phenomenon had slowly become a pattern. Nearly every day without fail, you found meals being cooked in your kitchen for you, all of them healthy. And after a week or so, you discovered that this was a ghost's doing. A ghost who thought poorly of your eating habits. Shouto was his name. He had found small ways to communicate with you, whether it was spelling something with ingredients or leaving a small note beside a meal. Shouto died in an accident, one which he wouldn't elaborate on, at 19 years old, and was charming in his own right. He wasn't particularly expressive, but talked to you nonetheless, and soon enough, you grew used to his presence. You could almost sense when he was around, or watching over you, and you didn't mind at all. What had once sent a chill down your spine now caused a warm feeling to spread within you. Admittedly, you were quite fond of Shouto, and having him around served as good motivation. You weren't sure how long Shouto would stay, but for the time being, you were glad he was with you.